Hey guys, what's up? Mara. And we're just going to explain today how to essentially how to make a situation that should be shitty into a really good game. So this doesn't work obviously 100% of the time. Shit happens, you can't plan ahead. Obviously that makes sense. So let me just turn the sound down really quick, boys. So if you look at let me pause this really quick. If you look at their lineup, they've got an IS-7, Crown Vong, S-Conk 5A, Bad Chatty 50M, M60 430U, and then TDs. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, okay, if these guys are smart, IS-7, Crown Vong, S-Conk 5A will definitely be over here. And I didn't actually know the M60 was a clanmate, so I thought he was just shitter at the first glance, so I just didn't assume that. But I was thinking, okay, well, they'll probably have like 8 tanks over here, most likely. 6 to 8 tanks. And looking at the team, I'm saying, okay, well, there's just me, a T57 Heavy, and a T95E6 going this way. So that's bad for business. We can't have that. So I'm not going to fully commit. Now, I notice we have a Gorilla behind me and a Bad Chat who's in a 140 who are going to like sit back and fucking snipe like shitters. So it is what it is. So we're just going to come over here and we're going to stop. So I'm going to go up to this little divot here and you're going to see why it's able to work. So I'll pause it in a second once we get there. Alright, so what this position allows me to do is it allows me to get cover from the tanks camping in the back, and it makes them push into me so that I have support. So them yelling me punishes the fuck out of them. So if you're in a position where you're outgunned, you don't want to stretch. If I went here, I wouldn't have been able to fall back, and my teammates, they would have just came low like this, and they would have shot me, or gone high behind this ridge and shot me. So there's nothing I could have done if I overcommitted here. I went too far up. So by sitting here, it pressures them to come in, because they either have to swing low, getting them shot, or they have to push, which gets them shot. So when you're outnumbered, you always want to be looking for where you can get support and then play like that. So I'm looking for shots in these tanks. This is just some basic brawling here. And this part isn't really important. I'm just going to show you what happens when you get YOLO'd. You know, I was looking for a shot. I choked that E50M. I didn't mean to do that. Like he's between like on the edge of the buildings. There's like those little things. And yeah, so I didn't think he was going to peek out like that. So I went for the drive wheel and he drove too far forward. Then I noticed it's a clanmate, and I'm like, oh shit, that's a clanmate. So now I went for the gun mallet. I didn't pen it. You see me wiggle my mouse in frustration. I'm like, what the fuck? And now this guy's just going to YOLO. So I didn't think I could get the track and pen, so I just went for the pen. And he's actually going to die here before I can do anything. So this is what happens when they overcommit. They're going to get focused. So I thought I could get the track and pen. I wiggle again, and I didn't get it. And so, you know, I should have gotten, you know, 1, 2, 3 pens, 1 E50, and that's. So I'm going to get yelled by the Bat Chat, and this is important. He's going to yell at me like this, and now I'm expecting my teammates to be able to deal with him. And if I turn my turret, you notice there's a Crown Vong, who I don't know how much he has loaded, a 430U, and eventually an E3 will push up. So I'm thinking to myself, well, if I turn my turret to deal with this Bat Chat, I'm going to get shot by the 430U, the Crown Vong, and then maybe another tank, or this M60. So in my mind, this Bat Chat, he's already bounced 1. Or he will bounce 1. So I'm already thinking, well, I don't want to turn to deal with him, because he's just going to clip me anyways. There's something I can do. So as you can see, he's getting farmed, and I'm getting the assisted for him getting shot. So that I'm focusing towards the Kranvagen so that he doesn't clip me out. And the Bat Chat did bounce, I think he bounced 1. Oh, the Kranvagen definitely did. So there's the E3. So if I had turned my turret, I probably would have been dead if I let that Bat Chat let me turn all the way around. So now you see me just get hold down and try to deal with this guy. Now this Gorilla is getting YOLO. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go for the track shot on the Gorilla. And I know the E3 fired, so I know I can shoot one more shot at this Gorilla. So what you're going to notice me is I'm going to get one more shot. I don't trust the track. And now I'm going to turn to the E3. And the reason for this is this Gorilla is behind me. So again, these TDs will be able to shoot him, hopefully. And this T110E3, he has more armor, and he's not going to get killed by my teammates because he's just effectively hold down to them. And there's still 2 guns over here opposed to 1 behind me. So I'm going to let him shoot me. He's probably not going to kill me. He has to roll 104 hit points high, so I don't see a point in turning around to deal with this guy right now because I'm exposing to more than 1 gun. And he'll still pen me, and he'll pen me if my turret's sideways. So you want to just point your tank and your turret to where there's least tanks, or the most tanks, so that you live the longest. So now I'm going to go for this E3 kill. And the Gorilla, there he goes, he shoots me. And the E3 bounce, I'm just going to go for the kill. Now this Kranvan's going to YOLO me, and I knew that was going to happen eventually. And now I'm just hoping I get one more pen before dying. I don't know how long the Reels reload is. And then the Kranvagen picks me. So as you can see, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tanks over here. And we had myself, a T-57, and a T-95E6 up here brawling. So we turned that game that should have been absolutely horrible. Like, it should have been a bad game. We should have, if we overcommitted to the ridge like our other tanks, we would have had a horrible game. But we were able to block 4K, deal 4,700, and get 4,400 assisted. So just by not overcommitting and sitting back to my team can support, we were able to have a really solid game and also make sure that we win. Because if we just died, they would have easily just run like this and came behind us. But now we're winning, and we actually won this game. So you have to just pay attention to what's going on, and by doing that, you will have much better game. So I hope that was helpful for guys who like to be aggressive, and thanks for watching.